Hey there, I'm Lance and I'm a gamer.
And I'm Sam and I'm a non-gamer.
And we are Love to Hate, where we try to help gamers find great games to play with non-gamers.
And today we're taking a look at Green Team Wins by 25th Century Games.
Green team wins. That's really what you need to know about this game. And you want to make sure you're on the green team if you want to win anyway. In this game, you are going to be answering questions, writing on your dry erase board, and hopefully your answer allows you to be on the green team so that you can get points. And then you want to try to stay on the green team as long as possible. This is a very short and sweet game. It doesn't have very many rules, but let me show you how it works down below, and then we'll come back and share our thoughts on it as a gamer and non-gamer.
All right, here's Green Team Wins, a party game of thinking like a winner. This is from designer Nathan Thornton and 25th Century Games. Let me show you guys how this party game works. Now, there's not a whole lot of components to this game. You have some question cards, over 200 to be exact, and you have player boards that you are going to be writing with your dry erase marker. And you have your orange team, which you hopefully don't want to see this too often throughout the course of the game. You want to see the green team because, as the name says, the green team wins. Now, how this game works, every player is going to start off on the orange team. You're going to have 5 cards of each of the 3 different types of cards. Now, I only have 6 cards out here, but there are 3 types, and you will have 5 dealt randomly for each of these. You have fill in the blank, best of 3, and this or that. You are going to take those 15 cards, shuffle them up, put them in a deck face down, and flip over 1 card for that round. There's going to be 15 rounds. You are going to put your answers on the board and see what the results are. Now, to give you an example of the different types of cards you have in this game, again, this is fill in the blank. You have taco blank. So all players will write an answer on their board off of that. So maybe I might write Tuesday, right? Because Taco Tuesday. Or maybe I don't write taco, or Tuesday, maybe I write Bell because I think everybody's going to say Taco Bell. Whatever you write, all players will reveal their answers. Whatever the majority is, those players are the winner, and they will get to flip their token over to the green team. Now, when you flip this over to the green team, you win 1 point. If you were already on the green team and you were the right answer, you get to stay on the green team and you get 2 points. Now, we'll come back to how scoring can work if there are ties here in just a second, but I want to show you some of these other cards. So, taco, of course. Then we have blank street. Maybe somebody thinks First Street or Sesame Street. Again, this is fill in the blank. Best of 3. When aliens land, how will people on Earth react? 1, attempt to make peace. 2, immediately attack. Or 3, barely even notice. Now again, I'm trying to put the answer that I think most everyone else is going to say, not just myself, but what's the majority going to be at the table? What's the easiest job on the news team? Is it sports, traffic, or weather? And then lastly, we have this or that, where you're just simply picking this or that. Thanksgiving gathering or Halloween party. And this is a promo card, as you can see here by all of these lovely channels down at the bottom. Some board game review channels. This or that, retail or crowdfunding. In fact, I want you to tell me down below in the comments which you prefer. Do you prefer retail or crowdfunding? Let me know down below. Anyhow, you're going to, again, write your answers on your board, reveal. Now, if there's ever a tie, and what I mean by that is if exactly half of the group has picked an answer and another half has picked another different answer, in that instance, it's very specific. Anybody who's on the green team wins, regardless of whatever answer they put on their board. If you were not on the green team, if you were on the orange team, then your answer is wrong regardless of whatever you put. Now, the same rule applies if there's a tie with more than one answer having the majority. Players with the tied answers who are currently on the green team stay on the green team and earn 2 points. Players that were on the orange team stay on the orange team and they get no points. If everybody writes a different response, then there's no winning answer and nobody's on the green team. Everybody has to join the orange team and gets no points. Now, you basically play through the 15 cards. Whoever ends up having the most points is the winner, and that is how you play Green Team Wins. Let's go back up top and share our thoughts on this game.
And we're back, and now we're going to share our thoughts on Green Team Wins from a gamer and non-gamer's perspective. And Sam, usually my first question is what'd you think about the way the game looked, your first impression? And I'm going to throw it out there. This game has a 90s look
Yes.
to it. It looks like Saved by the Bell.
Yes.
What'd you think about that?
I mean, it definitely has a party game feel.
Yeah.
I mean, light, fun, lots of people can play.
Yeah.
And the components all kind of are geared towards that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely has a welcoming presence about
Yeah.
it. It's not intimidating. It doesn't look like it's going to be a drag. It has a welcoming, exciting feel to it.
Yeah.
And then you play it, and you hear the rules about it. What was it like for you as a non-gamer understanding this game?
I mean, it's a very easy game to understand.
Yeah.
Our 10-year-old even understood it
Yeah.
very easily.
Yeah.
There's no helping him along there. So I think this is a game for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody can play this game.
Absolutely. I think that is one of the best things about this game is that anybody and everybody can play this
Yes.
game. And even if you aren't great at coming up with answers, that's okay, because you're really trying to think, well, what is everybody else going to say?
Yes.
What is everybody else's opinion? And so even if you're not good about coming up with your own, it's still something I think everybody can get.
Yeah.
So, and I thought the questions in this game were really pretty good too.
Yeah.
I think they're exciting and interesting questions, and it's fun really trying to figure out what's everybody else gonna say with the fill in the blank. When the word is first blank, what is this person gonna say? Are they thinking first lady? Are they thinking first grade? Are they thinking whatever the case may be?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fun thing. So they were interesting ideas with the questions. For you, how fun was this game?
I thought it was fun. It was good to play with. I mean, I don't think this would be fine. Can you even play it with 2 people? You can't play with 2
No, you have to at least
okay.
3. Yeah.
We played it with 5, and I thought that was a good amount of people.
Yeah.
It's fun, especially with close friends, to figure out what they're thinking. I can see with like strangers, it might not be as fun because you
Okay.
really have no
Good point.
idea
Yeah.
what they might be thinking. But it could be a good icebreaker type thing, I guess.
Even still, you know, this game has the whole Family Feud element to it. When they say survey 100 people,
Yeah.
top 10 answers are on the board. That idea.
Yeah.
And you're really trying to think, well, what's the everyday common person going to say to that type of a question? And so even if you are playing with a stranger, I think there's still that fun element tied into it.
Yeah.
And then when it totally doesn't go the way you think it would
Yes,
go.
which happened to me.
Oh, it happened to me a lot. And then you're left there thinking, am I weird?
Yeah.
Am I the person who thinks they understand this, but obviously I don't and everybody else does? Like, am I a weirdo? That definitely happens in this
Yeah.
game. I love that aspect of it. It's pretty fun to try
Yeah.
and figure that out. So definitely a fun experience for me. So let's get into pros and cons on this one, Sam. What are the things that stood out to you in a very good way?
I mean, it's very simple, easy to play. It's fun. It's a game you're going to be laughing and enjoying yourself, and it's fairly quick. So I think it's just a great game to play with friends.
I think it's an ultimate party game.
Yes.
You know, party games are meant to be lively and engaging
Yes.
and social, and everybody being loud and energetic. You will have that in this game
Yeah.
for sure. And whether it be lots of hooping and hollering because, yes, I got it and I'm on the green team, or yes, I'm staying on the green team. I wasn't sure if it was going to work out that way, or the exact opposite.
Yeah.
What? How could you say that about that? How did you not pick A? How did you, there's going to be those moments, and I
Yeah.
think it's a good experience when it happens.
Yeah.
So what didn't work so well for you?
There's 3 types of cards. There's best of 3, where they have a question and you're picking the best answer
Multiple
out of 3.
choice, yeah.
There's fill in the blank, which will give you a word, and then you have to figure out what you think the next
Yeah.
word attached to it would be. And then there's this or that. I did not enjoy the this or that. I feel like it's
Really?
a 50-50. I just felt like stick with the first 2 types of cards, maybe add a different one, but I didn't like the this or that.
Okay.
I just felt like it wasn't as
Too similar to maybe the multiple choice.
yeah
Doesn't differ
it's-
enough.
Yeah, instead of 3 choices, it's 2.
Two choices, okay.
Yeah, I do feel like either stick with 2 different types of cards or add something that was a little bit more different.
Okay, I
Yeah.
can understand that for
Yeah.
sure. I know that you and some others that we played with didn't really enjoy the rules about once you're on the green team, the benefits you get for
Well,
being on the,
I
the
just,
green
as
team.
a non-gamer, I feel like you really, it just doesn't, it's not fair.
So what Sam is getting at there, if you watch the rules portion of the video, you'll know what I'm talking about. When you are on the green team, in the event that there's a tie, such as, well, 2 people said this answer and 2 other people said this answer, and those were the 2 leading answers. In that event, it's whoever's on the green team gets the points. Even if you were a part of one of those ties, if you were not on the green team,
Yes.
you don't get it. And that can be, well, it definitely is.
Yes, it was brought up multiple times.
Well, yes, it definitely does happen, and it's definitely an advantage for the person who's already getting points and already probably winning the game. And it's a huge disadvantage for the person who's not
and it's
winning
going
the
to
game.
continue to lose.
Yes.
There was a big variation between the points of the person who lost
Yeah.
and won, which I think,
It does have a little bit of a runaway leader.
yes,
problem to
which
it.
I can see a non-gamer getting really frustrated with. Now, this is such a fun game and light and everything that even our 10-year-old who does get very competitive and
Competitive,
upset
yeah.
when he doesn't win, still had a really good time with it and he didn't win. So I think that says enough about it, that
Yeah.
it's fun, you'll get over it. But I think if you were to constantly not be on the green team, on playing it over and over again, I
Sure.
think it'd be really frustrating.
And I get that. And this may be the gamer side of me speaking about it. I'm okay with it because the game is called Green Team Wins. And the green team gets all the winnings. And they are the winners. And so they get the tie-breaking winning experience with that. So I'm okay with it. But I do understand that if you are on the other side of that, it is a real bummer whenever
Yeah.
you had the tie for the right answer, but because you didn't do so well on the question before, you don't get anything.
Yeah.
So I get that. Scale of 1 to 10, love to hate. Where does Green Team Wins fall for you?
I mean, it's a party game, so I think you kind of have to put it in its own
Yeah, I agree.
category.
Yeah.
As far as party games go, I'd probably give it a solid 7.
All right.
You know, as far as all games go, it'd probably be lower than that, probably in the 6s. But let's just put it with party games in general, probably a good 7.
Okay. Yeah. I score party games the same way. I feel like they're a different breed of game and they need to be scored as such
Yeah.
because it's really about the social engagement interaction, I
Yeah.
feel like. And is it getting everybody at the table a good experience, a good time? For me, that's what makes up a good party game. However you want to go about making that happen,
Yeah.
did it achieve that goal? For me, I think Green Team Wins mostly hits that on the head, hits that nail on the head, because I think more often than not, most of the experience is going to be that hooping and hollering and loud and energetic time,
Yeah.
and people are going to be, oohing and ahhing over this game.
Yeah.
You will have those who feel like I got cheated out of.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. I got cheated. So that does take it a little bit out of that. And so because of that, I'm going to give this game about a 7.7. I really like it. I really enjoy it.
He also won.
I did win.
So
I did. But that being said, I do agree with Sam. I think there needs to be a little bit of more forgiveness for the people who aren't on the green team.
right.
The orange team can win every now and then.
Yeah.
That would make too much of a long name on the
Yeah.
box, though. Green team wins, except for when orange ties. Maybe they get something. But anyhow, that's our thoughts on Green Team Wins. It is from 25th Century Games. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know what you think about this really cool and unique party game.
Make sure to like and subscribe and push that bell button so you get notifications of all our new content.
I'm Lance.
I'm Sam.
And we are Love to Hate, where we try to bridge the gap between gamers and non-gamers. We'll catch you next time.